There are places on our planet that seem to exist outside of time, places where the earth itself tells a story. Ethiopia is one such place. Here, ancient mountains rise like sleeping giants, their peaks touching the clouds. Deep valleys carve through the land, hiding secrets within their shadows. The wind whispers through vast, empty spaces, carrying tales of ages past. It is a land of stark contrasts, where sun-baked deserts meet lush, green highlands. This is not just a landscape, it is a sanctuary, a place where traditions, as old as the mountains themselves, are still alive. They are practiced not for show, but as a vital part of life, a connection to the ancestors and to the very soul of the land. To journey here is to step into a world rarely seen by outsiders. It requires patience, it demands respect. The air is thin, and the silence is profound, broken only by the cry of a distant bird or the gentle rush of a hidden stream. In these remote corners, communities live in harmony with the rhythms of nature. Their lives are woven into the fabric of the seasons, guided by wisdom passed down through countless generations. These are not relics of a bygone era. They are vibrant, living cultures, fiercely protected and deeply cherished. To witness them is to understand a different way of being, a different way of seeing the world. We travel not as tourists, but as quiet observers. We seek to understand, not to disturb. The journey takes us far from the noise of the modern world, deep into the heart of this extraordinary country. Herds of gelada baboons, with their striking red chests, graze peacefully on the high plateaus. The immense lammergeier, the bone-eating vulture, soars on thermal currents high above, its wingspan a dark cross against the brilliant blue sky. Every element of this environment, from the smallest insect to the largest mammal, plays its part in a delicate, ancient dance. It is within this powerful natural theater that some of humanity's most astonishing traditions unfold. The sun beats down on the ochre-colored earth, painting the landscape in hues of red and gold. The heat creates a shimmering haze on the horizon, making the distant mountains appear to float. There is a palpable energy here, a sense of immense power held within the land itself. It is a feeling of reverence, of awe for the sheer scale and beauty of this place. As we venture deeper, we are reminded that we are guests. We are here to listen to the stories the land has to tell, and to witness the remarkable people who call this timeless wilderness their home. The traditions we are about to see are a testament to their resilience and their profound connection to this sacred ground. If you're captivated by these hidden worlds and want to experience more extraordinary journeys, make sure to subscribe to our channel. Join us as we continue to explore the world's most remarkable places, one story at a time. Deep within the northern highlands, hidden from the world, lie churches not built, but carved. Hewn from single, colossal blocks of volcanic rock, they stand as silent monuments to an unwavering faith. These are the churches of Lalibela. But their story is not just one of stone, it is a living story, kept alive by the devout priests who inhabit these sacred spaces. They are the guardians of these monolithic wonders, their lives dedicated to prayer and preservation. Their chants echo through the cool, dark passageways, sounds that have filled these chambers for centuries. The air is thick with the scent of old parchment and burning incense, a fragrance that seems to seep from the very walls. The priests move with a quiet grace, their flowing white robes a stark contrast to the dark, textured stone that surrounds them. They are seldom seen by the outside world, living a life of deep contemplation and ritual. Their days are governed by the rising and setting of the sun, and by a calendar that has remained unchanged for generations. They read from ancient Bibles, their pages made of delicate animal skin, and inscribed with a language that few can still understand. These texts are not just books, they are sacred objects, repositories of history, art, and spiritual knowledge. The priests handle them with the utmost care, their fingers tracing the lines of ink as they recite the holy words. Water plays a crucial role in these sacred sites. It is believed to have healing properties, drawn from holy springs that bubble up from deep within the earth. Pilgrims travel for days, sometimes weeks, to be baptized in these waters, to seek blessings, and to be cleansed. The sound of trickling water is a constant companion in these subterranean sanctuaries, a gentle murmur that adds to the profound sense of peace. The priests perform their rituals with a focus that is absolute, their movements slow and deliberate. They are are a bridge between the physical and the spiritual. Their presence a constant reminder of the deep faith that carved these churches from the living rock. As evening falls, the only light comes from flickering candles, casting long, dancing shadows against the carved walls. The faces of saints, painted long ago, seem to watch from the darkness, their expressions serene and timeless. The priests gather for their final prayers of the day, their voices rising and falling in a hypnotic rhythm. In this moment, the outside world ceases to exist. There is only the stone, the flame, and the sound of devotion. These keepers of the rock ensure that the spirit of this place endures, a powerful testament to the enduring strength of human faith and its ability to shape the very earth itself. In the sun-scorched expanse of the lower Omo Valley, where the river carves a lifeline through the arid plains, life is raw and untamed. The air is heavy with the smell of dust and cattle. Here, among the Hamar people, a young man's journey to adulthood is marked by an extraordinary test of courage and skill. It is a ceremony known as the bull jumping, a rite of passage that is as dangerous as it is vital. This is not a performance for an audience. It is a profound and deeply personal transition, a moment that will define a young man's place within his community for the rest of his life. The tension in the air is as thick as the afternoon heat. The preparation for the ceremony is a spectacle in itself. The women of the jumper's family dance and sing, their voices rising in a powerful chorus. Their bodies are adorned with intricate scars and heavy iron jewelry, symbols of their strength and their connection to the family. They blow on brass horns, the sharp, piercing sound echoing across the valley. Their energy is fierce and proud. This is their way of showing support for the young man, of sharing in the burden of his ordeal. It is a display of loyalty that is both beautiful and intense, a vital part of the ritual that binds the community together. When the moment arrives, a line of cattle is formed, their backs creating a living, shifting bridge. The young man, known as the Ukuli, is stripped naked, and his body is smeared with sand to help with his grip. His hair is partially shaved, and he is blessed by the elders. He must run across the backs of the bulls, typically 8 or more, 4 times without falling. His success will grant him the right to marry, to own cattle, and to become a man in the eyes of his people. The bulls are restless, their powerful bodies shifting and jostling. The slightest misstep could result in serious injury. The silence is absolute as he takes his first leap. He runs, his feet barely touching the animals' backs. The crowd holds its breath. There is a collective sigh of relief and a roar of celebration as he completes the final pass successfully. He is no longer a boy. He has proven his worth, his readiness to take on the responsibilities of manhood. This tradition is not about recklessness. It is about demonstrating the courage, agility, and mental fortitude required to protect a family and a herd in this challenging environment. It is a powerful affirmation of the values that have allowed the Hamar to thrive in this unforgiving land for generations, a living link to their ancestral past. Further west, in a land of rolling hills and savanna grasslands, live the Suri people. They are pastoralists, and their lives revolve around their precious herds of cattle. For the Suri, wealth isn't measured in money, but in livestock. To protect this wealth, and to prove their strength and masculinity, the men engage in a fierce and ritualized form of combat, known as the donga. This is stick fighting. It's a brutal, dangerous, and sacred tradition. Young men from different villages gather after the harvest season to compete, armed with long, heavy wooden poles. The goal is to knock out one's opponent, to prove dominance and win the admiration of the community. The fighters arrive in large groups, their bodies painted with white clay in intricate symbolic patterns. They chant and leap, a display of intimidation and bravado. The atmosphere is just charged with anticipation. The elders oversee the proceedings, making sure the rules are followed. This is not a chaotic brawl. It's a highly structured contest with deep cultural significance. It's a way for young men to settle disputes, to establish a social hierarchy, and even to find a wife. The women watch from the sidelines, and the victor of a Donga fight is often chosen as a husband. His victory is a sign of his ability to defend his family and his herd. The fights are fast and violent. The sound of the sticks clashing together rings out like gunshots. The fighters are incredibly skilled, their movements just a blur of attack and defense. Despite the ferocity, there's a sense of honor among the combatants. If a fighter is knocked down or disarmed, the fight is over. An opponent's life is to be respected. Injuries are common, and sometimes, tragically, deaths can occur. But for the Suri, the risk is an essential part of the ritual. It is a test of a man's spirit, his willingness to endure pain for the sake of his honor and the honor of his village. When a champion is declared, he is celebrated as a hero. He is carried on the shoulders of his friends, and the women of his village sing his praises. He has earned his place as a strong and capable man. The Donga is more than just a fight. It is a way of life. It is a mechanism for maintaining social order and a powerful expression of Suri identity. In a world where their land and traditions are under increasing pressure, the Donga remains a vital and defiant symbol of their resilience, their strength, and their unbroken connection to the way of the warrior. High in the Geralta Mountains, another form of devotion takes shape, one that requires a different kind of courage. Here, nestled into sheer cliff faces, are some of the most inaccessible places of worship on earth. These are the rock-hewn churches of Tigray. To reach them, one must become a climber. Worshippers, from young children to the elderly, scale vertical rock walls, often with no ropes or safety equipment. Their movements are slow, deliberate, and born of a faith that seems to defy gravity itself. The wind howls around them, a constant, powerful force that threatens to tear them from their precarious handholds. The journey to a church like Abuna Yamata-gu is a pilgrimage of pure nerve. The final ascent involves traversing a narrow ledge with a drop of hundreds of meters on either side, followed by a climb up a sheer rock face. The footholds are small, worn smooth by the hands and feet of countless pilgrims over centuries. Looking down is not an option. One must focus only on the rock, on the next handhold, the next foothold. It is an act of supreme trust, trust in oneself, and trust in a higher power. The local priests, some of whom have been making this climb daily for decades, move with an astonishing, almost casual confidence. Inside these cliffside sanctuaries, the world falls away. A profound stillness replaces the sound of the wind. The air is cool and smells of ancient dust. The walls and ceilings are covered in remarkably preserved frescoes, their colors still vibrant after hundreds of years. Angels with wide, dark eyes gaze down from the domed ceilings. Scenes from the Bible are painted with a beautiful simplicity, their message clear and powerful. These artworks were created in near-total isolation, a testament to the artists who made the same perilous journey to adorn these sacred spaces with their devotion. This tradition of climbing to worship is not a spectacle. It is a fundamental part of the spiritual practice in this region. The difficulty of the journey is integral to the experience. It is a physical manifestation of the spiritual struggle, a test of faith that makes the arrival at the sanctuary all the more profound. The act of climbing purifies the soul, stripping away the concerns of the world below. These churches are not just buildings, they are destinations at the end of a spiritual quest. They are a powerful reminder that for some, faith is not a comfort, but a challenge to be met with courage and conviction. The traditions of Ethiopia are not frozen in time. They are a living, breathing tapestry, constantly evolving yet deeply rooted in the past. From the solemn chants in the rock-hewn churches to the thunderous clash of donga sticks, these practices are the lifeblood of their communities. They provide structure, meaning, and a powerful sense of identity in a rapidly changing world. They are the threads that connect the present generation to their ancestors, and to the land that has sustained them for millennia. To witness them is to feel the pulse of an ancient rhythm, a rhythm that has endured against all odds. These cultures have survived in some of the most remote and challenging environments on our planet. Their resilience is a testament to their deep understanding of the natural world. The Hamar know the ways of their cattle. The Suri know the strength in their sticks. And the priests of the highlands know the secrets of the stone. This wisdom is not written in books. It is lived, it is practiced, it is passed down from one generation to the next through ritual, story, and song. It is a form of knowledge that is holistic, connecting the spiritual, the social, and the environmental into a single, cohesive whole. Today, these traditions face unprecedented pressures. The encroachment of the modern world, climate change, and social upheaval all threaten their existence. As outsiders, we have a responsibility to approach these cultures not as curiosities, but with the deepest respect and humility. The preservation of these traditions is not about fencing them off in a museum. It is about supporting the communities who are their guardians, ensuring they have the autonomy to decide their own futures and to maintain their way of life on their own terms. Their cultural heritage is a vital part of our shared human story. The value of these living traditions is immeasurable. They remind us that there are other ways of seeing the world, other ways of measuring wealth, and other ways of understanding our place within the grand tapestry of life. They are a powerful antidote to the homogeneity of a globalized culture, a vibrant celebration of human diversity. By honoring and protecting these ancient ways, we not only help to preserve the rich heritage of Ethiopia, we also enrich our own understanding of what it means to be human. Their survival is a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit, a light that continues to shine from one of the most ancient and fascinating corners of our world.